Hi guys, so I'm gonna do like an update video, the way I'm gonna read comics from now on. So from now on, I'm gonna do from a request list that people sent me over the last year, and I never did any, I did some requests, but most of them I haven't done. And so yeah, these are all the requests people have wanted me to do. The main, it's just different comics. The next one I'm gonna read is Captain Canuck #1, and then I made this today. I made all this too. Well, I didn't make this part, the numbered ones. So specific comics I'm reading. So I'm reading Batman and the Mad Monk, which is a sequel to Batman and the Monster Men. I'm going to read that. I'm going to give that a priority because that's the sequel to the comic I just read. And Man of Steel by John Byrne, which is probably my favorite Superman comic series. It's the 80s retelling of Superman's origin. So I'll just go through each of the requests. So Kingdom Come. Some of these were made by my subscriber TL. So thank you. But so Kingdom Come, I'm going to read that after Captain Canuck. So that'll be probably tomorrow night. I'm going to read issue #1. More Fun Comics #1. I'm going to read. That's the first DC comic ever made. So these are organized by DC, Marvel, and then like independent or unrelated. Action Comics #64 is the first appearance of Toyman. Superman #30's first appearance of Mr. Mxyzptlk. Star Spangled Comics #65 is a Robin solo story. Someone wanted me to read a while ago. I didn't see the comment until I was looking through my YouTube Studio app just to see all the comments, so I could just keep track of like who sent what requests and that. But yeah, they wanted Star Spangled Comics #65, the Robin story, and possibly another story, or if Star Spangled Kid is on the cover, I'll read that story. Batman #121, which is first appearance of Mr. Freeze. TL wanted me to read Brave and the Bold #50, 51, 53, and 59. So I'll read those. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. I'll read 2 issues of that. So those were in the late 70s. Justice League #171, which is Mr. Terrific's death. That was in the 70s. I think the subscriber Rick wanted me to see that one. All-Star Squadron #37, which is Shazam and Superman fighting each other. Now, Crisis on Infinite Earths, Infinite Crisis. I may or may not do this one. Someone wanted me to read, when I first started my reading the comics, like all the Blue Beetle's first appearances, and Infinite Crisis was the third Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes' first appearance. So I don't really know whether or not I'm going to read. I might change my mind if I'm going to read that until later. Batman Nightfall, one of my subscribers wanted me to read. That's going to be very long to read. It's going to take me a while because there's there's more like 4 parts to it, like 4 arcs. There's if it's 3, it's Nightfall, Night Quest, and Night's End. So there's a bunch of comics. They're all Batman comics mostly. Sandman Mystery Theater. I might just read one or 2 issues of that. I might not read because I think there's a lot of those ones. Marvel Knights 4, I'm going to read that one. That's about 30 or so issues. Marvel Spotlight #5 is first appearance of Ghost Rider. I know I've heard one guy who's saying I should read some Ghost Rider comics. The Avengers Kree Skrull War, I'm doing that right now. Avengers #2, 3, 5, 15, and 16. Which someone wanted me to read 15 and 16, and I just wanted to read 2, 3, and 5 because they filled in the missing blanks of the Avengers comics I didn't read yet. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the miniseries. TL recommended that. I got confused. I thought that was Avengers Forever because I didn't look at the comment again. And because I got confused with that, so I'm sorry about that. Actually, Avengers Forever would probably be down here now because that's not really a request. But since I did part 1 of it, I guess I'll finish the rest of it for Avengers Forever. Avengers / Justice League. Tales of Suspense number 50 and 83. X-Men number 6 and 30 and 120. Ghost Rider, the cowboy version, number 1. There's a bunch of Thor stories TL wanted me to read. Captain Marvel number 17. I think that's like a prelude to the Kree Skrull War. Ghost Rider number 15, volume 2. Someone wanted me to read that a while ago, but I got confused because I thought he messed up the volume because I was looking at it, and he said there's an artist named Tex drew it, but I couldn't find anything about that. So, but Marvel Team Up number 65 is Captain Britain and Spider-Man, I think. Supervillain Team Up number 16-17 is in Red Skull, Armanzola. Marvel Premiere number 29 is the Legion. It was like some sort of like Bucky. It was like a Bucky superhero group. Bucky was a part of. I can't remember what group it was called. It'll come back to me. Eternals number 1, Amazing Spider-Man number 200 and 328. I select because someone wanted me to read one Spider-Man from the 80s and 90s. Darkhawk, I decided I'm going to read number 1 and 2. Someone wanted me to read that a while ago. And there's independent comics, so Captain Canuck number 1, Mighty Samson number 1, Occult Files of Dr. Spectre number 1. They're Gold Key comics from the 1960s, and Occult Files of Dr. Spectre's from the 1970s. Space Family Robinson number 1, which is very similar to the TV show Lost in Space. I've never seen that, but I know the general premise of it. And Star Wars, the Marvel Star Wars numbers 1 through 6, which adapts the original movie. And these are the omitted ones I didn't do for different reasons. So, Uncle Sam Vertigo, that was, I think, like my first request. One of my first I ever got. I'm not going to read it because it's too political, and I don't want to be. I'm not a political channel, so I find it's too political, and I want my YouTube to be entertainment. I don't want anything to be political. Dick Tracy, I find it's way too long because they're comic strips, and it's a lot of text, and I'm not sure if people are going to actually watch that, because usually my non-Marvel DC videos do worse than my just Marvel DC. Yeah, the monthly comic ones I feel are too long to read. Like in just one straight go, it would take me like 2 hours or something like that because there's a lot of text. Tintin is the same reason. I think there's even more text in Tintin. Someone wanted me to read a comic called Bicep Boy. I think I found the right one, but it's so obscure. I don't think people would want to watch that. I'm not sure if people will be into me watching that. It's like some sort of independent comic. Yeah, it looked pretty good, but I mean, I don't know if people are gonna want to watch that. And there's like my regular list I do. I don't know if I showed this in one of my previous videos, but so the stars are ones I've already read, and they're all connected by like first appearances and like. If there's a number, if there's a gap between the issues, like say Spider-Man appears in number 16 and Batman appears in number 19, I would do the 2 issues in between. So that's why there's certain stories that don't really have any significance. I just wanted to read them because it's sort of helps, like, I guess it's like OCD or something, my autism or something. But there's a bunch of Flash stories. I'm not going to read these for a while because now I'm doing the requests. Yeah, and I'll put the requests down here as well. But anyway, so that's the end of the update. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. So I'm going to read Captain Canuck number 1. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.